Hello, hello. Thank you so much for your time today. If you don't know me already, my name is Manaz and I am a beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content creator here on the World Wide Web. I'm hoping that you can take something out of my videos and apply it to your own life, whether that be the passion and joy I put into my makeup or my weird, strange sense of humor, which somehow makes me relatable. At least I'm hoping. What you're about to see today is this beautiful corally sort of makeup look. I love makeup. It's one of my biggest passions, and I'm hoping that it brings you just as much joy as it did for me to create this look for you guys. Again, if you have any sort of suggestions or ideas as to what you'd like to see, please let me know. I'm open to whatever you all would like to see, whether you just joined me or have been watching me forever. Anyone is welcome to suggest. I am an open book, and I'm hoping that you will feel comfortable with me to share that with me as well. We will start the video shortly, but before I do, I just want to let you know that all products will be linked down below, and all my socials will also be linked down below, and I would really appreciate it if you gave me a like, a comment, and a follow, and so that you could keep up with my future endeavors, and I would love to see you on the other side. So stay tuned.
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead.
So I kind of went crazy at the Sephora sale, and I spent way too much money. So in order to get my money's worth, I think it might be a good idea to show everybody what we can do with this. Starting off with skincare, we're going to start with the Glowy Makeup Serum by Laneige. So just take a couple drops of this. Really make sure you're rubbing it in. And this will ensure we have a hydrated base before our makeup. Hydrated and glowy. That's what we're going for. And just because I personally am an extra dry skin girly, we're gonna go in with the Herbivore Orchid facial oil. I tend to use this at night, but I think that it gives a really nice stick and adhesion to makeup when applied on the skin. So we're just using a couple drops, and we're essentially just gonna let that soak in. Can't forget lips, and for that we're just going to use good old Vaseline. Now that we've given all these products time to soak into my skin and really give us a fighting chance at hydration, it's time to start the base routine. We're going to use two types of primers, one for grip, so the Milk Hydro Grip, a cult classic, and we're going to be using the Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. This is for blurring and this is for sticking. Really just ensuring the best long longevity. So if you are a brown girl like me, you will definitely have some hyperpigmentation, some dark circles underneath your eyes that aren't designer, which need to be covered up. And since we want to keep the makeup as fresh and light as possible, we're going to go in with some color correcting. So specifically for the color corrector, we're going to be using the Too Faced Matte Instant Coverage Concealer in Peach Concealer in the color Toasted. So as you can see, it's a little bit orange and yellow and a little bit darker than me, so it should work very nicely for our purposes. Pick some up on your little brush and go ahead and just paint the areas that are the worst. For me, that's the tear duct area. Just use as little product as possible to cover up. I'll go ahead and blend everything to the best of our ability. Just kind of using the product that we already put on our face and spreading it around, but still keeping the same amount of coverage, if that makes sense. We're gonna try out the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer in the color 26W. So let's hope it's a good shade match for me. So just on the back of the hand, just using about this much. And we're also gonna use her foundation brush and see how it goes. Applying it onto the skin in downward motions for uniformity. And we're going for a glowy base, so we don't want too much. We still want like it to look like skin. Blended and gorgeous. I'm loving this so much. We're gonna go ahead and use the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the color Custard, a brown girl classic. And this is specifically for the under eyes, just so we can cover up this deepness that we have here. So going in with the same brush that we used to color correct, we're just gonna draw a small triangle in both areas. And we're gonna carry it up to here. And we're gonna block out the brows to cover up the fact that I haven't got my brows done in about 3 weeks. We're also gonna use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in the color Nougat and just add it here for that extra airbrush type of look. And I know it looks crazy, but trust the process. All right. Just making sure everything goes in the spots that it's supposed to go, so we can have a beautiful, like a lift is what we need, and that's what we are striving for. Also gonna go in with that same Custard concealer and just cover up any blemishes. While we let all that set, we're gonna use the Glossier Boy Brow in the color Black Noir. And I know this has been out for a while, but I don't generally use brow products just because I tend to be pretty decent in the brow area, just naturally. But I've been finding that my brows just tend to get really unruly throughout the day, and I don't like stronger holds. And this seems like this is the only thing that really makes me feel like my brows will stay in place and stay what they need to be. So we can fluff them up if we want for a thicker look, but maybe I'm feeling a more slick back look like this. Cute. Now for the moment of truth, we're gonna use this brush, the Sephora 71 brush. It's a concealer brush, to just blend. While we let all this warm up, we're gonna now do our contour. I've been wanting this for so long. So this is the NARS bronzing cream in the color Laguna 2. And what makes me so excited about this color is that I struggle to find a natural contour color for me. And just look at how gorgeous this is. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick it up on this tapered dome brush, just like that. And then for now those, I like to go in with this eye detail sort of brush and just pick it up like this and just follow the inner part of my nose. Oh my god, that's a lot. It's fine, we'll work with it. Because we're just having a sharper contour, and we'll draw it into the brow bone. Just use this product to really make sure we get a nice shape. And for that button nose, here we go. Going back in with that Huda Beauty concealer, we're just gonna be very careful and line the sides of the contour to really make it stand out. beautiful. Gorgeous. Stunning. Now that we've got the initial base down, I'm going to go ahead with the Patrick Ta Major Glow Dewy Milk Mist in She's Thirsty. Shake it up really good. And just spritz it all over the face for super hydration. Let that set with whatever paper you can find around. Ow. Using a smaller brush to just blend the concealer out and the contour out. Just be gentle with it. Don't want to move it around. You also want to make sure it's blended. Just to really enhance the contour on the nose, we're going to use the Huda Beauty Concealer and just draw a straight line. It's like a fat exclamation point. More blending. Whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just twist powder puff, just baby, you give me no powder on this. This is just to blend out. You're giving me wind and rain. Underneath the some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. Powder time. So we're gonna go in with the Dior Forever Natural Velvet. It's a compact foundation, but I just like to use it as a way to set like the spots that I don't want to be shiny. So let's see what brush we can use. We're gonna use this brush. This is the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection. Just pick it up like this, and gorgeous. Around the lips like this, and we're going to use this side to grab underneath where we concealed underneath our eyes. I'm going to take this along where we baked, or where we contoured our nose. Powder time. So we're gonna go in with the Dior Forever Natural Velvet. It's a compact foundation, but I just like to use it as a way to set like the spots that I don't want to be shiny. So let's see what brush we can use. We're gonna use this brush. This is the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection. Just pick it up like this, and gorgeous. Surround the lips like this, and we're gonna use this side to grab underneath where we concealed underneath our eyes. You'll notice that we didn't put blush on yet, and for that I have a reason. I'm going to combine this Rare Beauty blush. It's the Melting Blush in the color Nearly Rose, and the Glossier Cloud Paint in the color Dot. Just placing just the tiniest bit, that actually might be too much, on the back of my hand. I'm gonna use a finger to diffuse, then introduce two, tap it out, and fix it on the highest points of her face. Almost really carrying into the temples, the forehead. And this dries pretty quickly, I find. So gotta be quick. As you can see, this is really beautiful. It's like this gorgeous pink. It's barely touched. A rare beauty. Oh, the texture is velvet. So there we go. I just want to blend this into the orange. Oh shit. It's fine. My makeup is optimized to embrace mistakes because you should never strive to be perfect. You should strive to be beautiful. And beautiful is being imperfect. You look so flush. This may seem like a lot, but I like to look like I just ran a marathon. Forgot to set my eyelids just with the same Dior powder. Now we're going to use for baking the Chanel Poudre Universelle Libre. So we're going to put this underneath our eyes, on our chin, our cheekbones, and here. The Chanel powder is technically a finishing powder, but I like to use it underneath my eyes for baking purposes because I just don't like the dry feeling that I get. So here, as you can see, it instantly mattifies in shiny areas without it being overly dry. I use my old trusty Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt bronzer. This thing is beat up, but she has my back. Picking it up on a more free angle brush, this, top off the excess, and really sculpt. Using this BH Cosmetics brush, number 5, specifically for eyes. We're just gonna reinforce the nose contour. Going ahead and blending with a fluffy Morphe brush. Just so we don't leave the eyes completely bare, I'm just gonna go in with that same Makeup by Mario bronzer, but put it on a fluffy brush this time, and just fill in the socket, just so it's a bit uniform. Now for a bit of shimmer, we're on the eyes. We're gonna go ahead with this YSL Couture Couleur Clutch, and specifically, I'm thinking we use this color right here, which will be gorgeous. Picking it up on this sort of flat brush, we're just gonna go ahead and make sure we load the brush up nicely. Tap off a lot. I am noticing there's a bit of fallout with this, but sweep it onto the lid. Just go ahead, sweep it on, and it's such a pretty shimmer. Honestly, this could even be used as a highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and deepen the crease with this tapered dome brush with the same Makeup by Mario product, and just, there we go. Start winging it out, and then bring it back in. Feeling like some liquid eyeliner today because I haven't done it forever. So we're gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner, and this is just the black shade, and we're just gonna do a simple wing. So there we go. It's cute. She's alluring. I'm gonna go in with the YSL Lash Clash mascara. Best mascara ever. Yeah, and this is in the shade Black. Cute. This is without the lash clash. This is with Crazy. Doing some more rosy pink tones that needs to be added to my blush. So I'm just gonna go in with Dior Backstage Color Awakening Universal Blush Natural Healthy Glow. This apparently adjusts to your natural skin's pH, so we'll see what it looks like for me. So we're just gonna go ahead and take it on this sort of brush and tap. Sweet. I believe in being multi-purposeful, so we're just gonna grab these two eyeshadow shades from YSL and we're gonna use them as highlights. So gorgeous glow. And maybe why not grab the pink while we're at it. It's a bit chaotic, but it'll be pretty. It's fine. Beautiful. Last step is lips, so we're gonna go ahead and use the Rare Beauty Kind Words matte lip liner in the color Talented, and it's like this very nude color, and I tend to go dark with the lip liner, but since I'm trying to like kind of keep it natural, we'll see how this turns out. So there we go. I love how smooth this is. I'm just overlining slightly, not by much, but the benefit of using a lip liner that is so similar to your own skin tone is overlining can make it look like they are your natural lips. Going with a lip detail brush. For the lip shade, we're gonna go ahead and use the Rare Beauty Matte Lip Cream in the color Kindness. I'm gonna place that in the center of the lip. I went in with the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Color just as a final lip gloss on top. And as you can see, she's very glowy, and I just think it gives the most beautiful finish to the lip. Been learning how to make my eyes pop without, it being overwhelming. So a great tip for that is if you are going to use a black mascara on your upper lashes, use a brown mascara on your lower lashes so that it's not like overwhelming. So this is the same Lash Clash mascara, but we're going to use the color brown. So, and the final step for setting the face will be to bring the glow back. So since we lost it with all the powders, so I'm going to use the Caudalie Eau de Beauté Beauty Elixir. And this is like mixed reviews, but I like it. So just on top of that, we're just going to use the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray, just a little bit. I really want this to set, so I'm going to use my hairdryer. We have gorgeous, hydrated, set, glowy, rosy, beautiful skin, which gives life and brings happiness to everybody who will see it. Because again, look at this cheek color, look at the lip, look at the subtle eye. Masterpiece. As we're left with a beautiful glowy base, you can see there's no cakiness and powderiness, even though we did use a significant amount of product. But it's all about placement, it's all about the way you blend, and it's all about the layering of products. So I think we can label this a success, and I think this is beautiful. That was it for me. Again, thank you so much for your time. Every single person watching means so much to me. Again, like I said in the beginning, please leave a comment, like my video, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. I'll be making stuff like this pretty often, as I love makeup. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I just want to share my passion with the world and, you know, join in a larger beauty community that, you know, shares in my love of all things fashion and beauty. Other than that, thank you for your time.